26. I don't know whether to call this day 1 or day 34. Because I jumped off the wagon for a few days. Still today I haven't gotten, tonight and tomorrow I finally got food for eating carnivore again. I think Thursday, Mexican maybe, I can't even remember if it was Thursday or Friday, and then every day since I've been eating. Not good. Did all my favorites though. I got pizza, I got Chinese food, I got Mexican, sushi. I had Mexican again today. I had McDonald's for breakfast. It's terrible. One thing I will say is, not that it's good, but the carnivore diet did clear me out though, because I'm still feeling fairly good, even though I've been eating like shit for like 4 days. I still can smell a little bit, and I'm breathing okay. I'm doing my inhaler, but I'm not like, I don't feel sick or anything. And I still have pretty good energy. I feel tired right now, but like I've been okay. So Saturday I did go rock climbing. I went to the rock climbing gym, and I couldn't do it very long. I kind of had a really stressful like personal stuff going on this weekend too, so that did not help with the eating. But I was able, my elbow and stuff and shoulder seemed okay. Like it wasn't that strong, so I didn't last very long, but nothing hurt when I went rock climbing, and I haven't done that in like probably a couple of years, because my shoulder and my knee and my foot, my elbow, so that was kind of cool. What else? I will say, I think my problem is I don't think I can cheat. Like, I think if you're doing this diet and maybe you're doing it on your own, so you don't have all the distractions of trying to feed other people or other people eating not carnivore around you all the time, it'll be easier. Like, I know it'd be easier for me. But the minute because I was fine, well, those last couple days I was having that, if you remember, I was feeling antsy and like craving food, and before that though, I was fine. Like, I had no cravings. So I don't know what would cause that, if it was because like I had all the energy. I don't know. And I think there was maybe a little bit of self-sabotage, because when it finally felt like it was working, like my lungs cleared up, that's when I fucked it all up and started eating bad again. But I haven't had any doubt as to whether I'm going to go back to it. I'm going back tonight. Start eating good again, clean, because it worked. Like, it's the only one that's like, I lost weight consistently, and then finally at the end, like I didn't have to do my medicine. My lungs had cleared up, and I could smell, and I did have the energy again. So I think it works. And I didn't like quit it or anything. It's just bad weekend and bad willpower, a lot of stress, and I hate bad. But I'm back on. So, what else did I want to talk about? Yeah, and I need to, I think from here forward, I got to plan better. I got to have the meals pre-made, shop ahead of time, so I don't have any holes in it. So I don't, like, I'm hungry and I don't have lunch. That's no good. And no cheating, because once I cheat, it's not that like I'm like this time I wasn't like, oh god, I gotta eat all this food. It was just like someone says, oh, are you on your diet, or do you want to go get this? And I'm like, well, I already ate bad today, so I may as well. I kind of do that, and then it just keeps going and going and going. Another, this is a random like topic sort of on it, but like I'm thinking about dogs. Every dog I've had to personally put down 3 dogs. Well, I have 4, but one of them wasn't mine. I just did it for somebody else because they couldn't do it. But it was all my dogs died of cancer. One was 6, one was maybe 6, and another one was 12. So he was the only one who sort of lived longer. But if it wasn't for the cancer, he still could have lived several more years. And the other dog is definitely way more. And I'm thinking it's because, like, next dog I get, and I want to get another dog. I'm, like, missing having a dog. I'm feeding them meat. I'm shopping for them, and I'm going to cut up their... I'm not even going to buy the raw stuff at the store because you still don't know what's in that shit. And there's no regulation like there is on people food, so I don't know what... Like, I'm just going to buy the cheap cuts of meat and the organ meats and the, you know, all the weird shit that's cheap, and just make them food. That'd be 100 times better than the... Because my last 2 dogs, I fed the grain-free, you know, all that kind of stuff, and still got cancer, and it's still the dry kibble shit. So, you know, I don't know. I think it's just what's in the food is killing them. It's not, you know, they're carnivores. We're more omnivorous than dogs, I would say. And, you know, like, why do you got, like, even the ones that are, say, I was even looking up at the raw food for them, and it's like, with fresh veggies and fruit, like, for what? So when does, you know, we see a wolf eating asparagus? It was just weird. And I came across a whole, like, vegan thing against feeding dogs other animals, and like they can be very healthy on a plant-based diet. Bullshit. That's ridiculous. Vegans. Nothing again. I'm sure there's great vegans, but like, I don't know. I've already had bad experiences with them online, just a little bit. It's like, man, some of them are annoying. It's like the born-again Christians of the nutrition world. Anyways. Oh, and this is just because my wife was talking about, you know, she was reading, because she's not on board with this whole thing, really. She's supportive, but not supportive. Well, anyways, she was talking about, like, maybe I shouldn't, you know, and I don't. Like, I'm not saying everybody should do this diet, and I'm not an expert. I'm just chronicling what I'm doing. And she was talking about folate, you know, like, where do they get the folate from? Blah, 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 you know, and you don't want to do that because people could, and I mean, my point is, like, well, look what doctors are recommending and what it's doing to people. But I looked it up, and folate, one of the biggest things you can get it is in the liver. So if, you know, you're pregnant, you need a lot more folate, eat liver once a week if you can get it down, or take supplements. I'm not against, if you're afraid of missing out on something, take a supplement or do whatever, you know. It's like, you don't have to eat all meat. If you don't have any problems with plants, you could eat plants. I don't have a problem with plants. It's just, I think, to me, I'm trying this because it's the easiest way to eliminate everything and then figure out where I'm at. So just that little caveat is, like, do what you want to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and what I've read other people are doing. So, and that's another thing. I might start doing, like, liver, like, once a week, and I might do it with onions and, like, bacon just to make it taste better. I cooked it once before, and it's fucking terrible. Liver's disgusting. But I was trying to eat, like, a whole meal of it. So I think I'm just, you know, you just little portions, like, once a week. It's supposed to be one of the most nutritious things you can eat. And you know, it's not going to hurt me. So I'm going to do that. And it's really cheap. So I think I'll start doing that. And then maybe I'll get used to it, too, after a while, so I can eat more of it. Trying to think of anything else. So yeah, I fell off the wagon hard. Like, as my wife says, I cannonballed off of the wagon. But I got the cravings out of my system. What else? I did gain some more, you know, I put weight back on because I ate bad, so like I was like 199 this morning. So I mean, I still had a lot of food, so I'm sure I'm probably 197 or something now. So still under 200, so that's good. And then going clean starting tonight. So and I'm kind of excited because when I did it last time, I got sick, and then, you know, I had that whole time where I didn't have the energy, I couldn't breathe. So I feel like this is going to kick out quick because I can already smell I don't feel sick. I don't have all the lung crap. I mean, I can't breathe good, but it's like my lungs are full of stuff. So I think it should go smoother this transition. And I don't know how bad just eating for a few days has messed me up. I don't know. We'll see how quickly I can get back to feeling great again. So that'll be interesting. And that's it. Have a good one. Thank you.